It's time for story time. Let's get ready for story time. Let's start off by putting on our thinking caps. Ready? Let's turn our listening ears. Let's open our eyes. Boop. You ready for story time? We are going to read The Three Little Pigs. And it's retold by Bonnie Dopkins. That is who wrote the story. Let's go. Once upon a time, three little piglets lived in a small, cozy house with their mother. Their names were Porter, Perry, and Parker. Parker was relaxed sort of pig. He liked to play, eat, and sleep. Perry was the creative one. He had lots of ideas, but he didn't always finish what he started. And Parker was the thoughtful little pig who worked hard and did everything just the way he was supposed to. The kind of that kind of annoyed his brothers. Well, the three little pigs got older and older, bigger and bigger, and rounder. One day their mother made a decision. You've grown too big for our little house, she said. It's time for all of you to go out into the wide world and build your own houses. So the three little pigs packed their bags and got ready to leave their cozy little house. Any advice for us? They asked their mother. Why, yes, said their mother. Watch out for that no good big bad old wolf who's always skirking around. And remember, always work hard, remember to plan, and whatever you do, do the best that you can do. The three little pigs kissed their mother goodbye, then they toddled out of the house, down the road, and out of the village. Before they had gotten very far, they came to this big field full of golden hay. You know, said Porter quietly, I think I can build a house out of straw. It's a nice color, and the house will be easy to build. I'm not sure that's a good idea, said Parker. Will it be warm enough? Will it keep you out of the rain? What would happen if a wind came along? Porter rolled his eyes. It will be a great house, he said, and I will still have time to play when I'm done. Then good luck with you, said Perry and Parker, and they continued down the road. So Parker and Perry came to this shady grove of trees. You know, said Perry, I think I'll build a house out of logs. Logs are strong. I can paint them with different colors. That sounds like a good plan, said Parker. If you finish what you start, I will, said Parker. And he waved as Parker continued down the road. Perry stood and looked up at the trees. Cutting down those trees would take a long time. I'll just build my house from the sticks on the ground instead. And that's exactly what he did. Further down the road, Parker was busy planning his house. He brought bricks and stones and mortar for the walls. He brought strong oak planks for the door. He worked on his house for days and days. But when it was done, he felt happy. Mother would be proud, he said. I worked hard and I made my house the best it could be. Now, what none of the pigs realized was that someone very bad knew that they had left their mother's house. And who do you think that was? Yes, it was that no good old big bad wolf. First, the wolf went to Porter's house. So he saw bundles of hay held together by ropes, and he saw Porter pig outside napping in the sun. "Hello, pig," said the wolf. Porter opened his eyes and squealed and jumped on his feet and ran into his house, pushing the door shut and hiding under the bed. Now, said the wolf, "I only want to chat with you." "Ha," said Porter. "I know a hungry wolf when I see one." "It really doesn't matter," said the wolf. Little pig, let me come in." "Are you kidding?" said Porter. "Not by the hair of my chin. He said, "Well, then I will huff, and I will puff, and I will blow your house in." And the wolf stepped back. Then he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew with all his might. And the straw house flew apart. The wolf pounced, and the pig bounced. But Porter squealed and ran. Said the wolf, unfortunately. The next day, the wolf decided to try it again. He strolled down the road until he saw the flimsy house made of sticks and twigs. Perry was lying in a hammock outside. "Hello, little pig," said the wolf. Perry jumped up in fright, and he ran in his shaky house and pushed the dresser against the door. Said the wolf. "Does he really think that that's going to help?" He cleared his throat and he said, little pig, let me come in." "No way," said Perry. "Not by the hair of my chin. The wolf said, "Then I will huff, and I will puff, and I will blow your house in." The wolf stepped back. He took 2 huffs, and he took 2 puffs, and he blew with all his might. The sticks and the twigs swirled in the air. The wolf pounced, the pig bounced, but Perry squealed and ran. This just won't do," said the wolf. But the wolf knew there was still one more brother to visit. He strolled down the road till he saw the house made of stone and brick. Parker was digging in the garden outside. "Hello, friend pig," said the wolf. "Don't you friend me," said the pig. "Leave now, or you will be sorry." "I doubt it," said the wolf. Parker went inside and slammed the door. The wolf heard 3 locks, lock, and 4 shutter slams. He stood back. Little pig, let me come in." And the pig said, "Not by the hair of my chin. And that wolf said, "I will huff, and I will puff, and I will blow your house in." "Go ahead and try," said Parker. The wolf huffed 3 times. Then he puffed 3 times. Then he blew with all his might, and nothing happened. "That's a surprise," said the wolf. Then he huffed 4 times, and he puffed 4 times. Then he blew with all his might. Still nothing. The wolf tried again and again and again. "This is not going at all the way I expected it to," said the wolf. Finally, the wolf fell flat on his back, puffing and wheezing. He heard the shutters creak open. "I know my house will stand up to that no good old wolf," said Parker. "I'm just glad he didn't think about coming down the chimney." And the shutters slammed shut. "The chimney," said the wolf. He sprang to his feet. Of course. He sneaked to the side of the house and saw a pile of boxes stacked against the wall. This made it even easier. He climbed up the boxes. He creeped across the roof. Then he jumped into the open and slid down the chimney. But down below, water boiled in a big black kettle that was hanging in the fireplace. Parker threw more wood onto the roaring fire. "Here I come, little pig," said the wolf. "You weren't so clever after all." "Oh, no," said Parker. The wolf landed in the kettle with the large games. The water streaming and boiling around him. The wolf howled, woo, in pain and shot right back up the chimney. The water had boiled off half of his head fur. Oh no, cried the wolf. I was so embarrassed. He was so embarrassed that he left the country, never to be seen again. Porter and Perry moved in with their brother, and they lived happily ever after. The end. Join me tomorrow for more story time. Thank you.